All right. So I'm actually recording this video live with the live audience, right? And hopefully if people start chatting, it might start showing up on screen, hopefully. Um I'll make sure I've got the chat thing there. Uh it should be there. The chat box is definitely there, so somebody can like maybe post something and it might show up. But either way, we're going to cover this particular video that was shared by Digital Eclipse, which showcases the Shang Tsung morphs, which we've already seen, right? So as we get closer, it kind of feels like they're covering ground that we already know about. To be perfectly honest, but you know, it's the thing I wanted to showcase in this particular thing was the fact that we can actually see like on-screen move lists, right? So I'm assuming that you can set it that when you're playing, right, the actual the actual move list can be on screen for you constantly if you're not sure like what they are. So let's make this nice and big. It's only 24 seconds, but yeah, let's play this. Let's go.
Shang Tsung wins.
So that's obviously pretty cool. So obviously you can see. Can I put this down? I can't put it on fucking loop. Can I? No. Obviously you can see here, and it's also got like an old television, thing around it, which is fine. We've known for a while that they're going to have move lists in there and stuff, which I have no doubt they'll also have combos for the games that have it, like the dial-in combos, which will be good because if you can get them on screen, right? If we can pin them on screen, some of them, then at the very least that, as you're practicing or going through a tower, you'll be able to start see them and eventually muscle memory will kick in and you'll be fine. So yeah, so obviously Shang Tsung's all his special moves are these ones here, right? Um, and then of course it looks like we actually have like it like so yeah. I'm just curious about something because I wonder if we can get the morphs on screen as well, right? Like that'd be kind of interesting. So let's now I'll turn the music. We don't need to hear it. So it's obviously fighting the AI, right? So obviously you can have this just while you're playing. He's morphed into Scorpion. It's nice and smooth, nice and quick, just like how it should be. And then you can see immediately that the move list changes to Scorpion's move list, right? So he's got his spear, his teleport punch, his forward teleport punch, and of course it showcases his air throw, right? And then you'll notice that when he morphs back into Shang, it'll swap that move list back to him. Also, you'll notice something too. I think. Now, I just want to check something. So you'll notice here that it also changes directions, like the arrows. You'll notice that the arrows change direction depending on what side he's on. So as he jumps over Ermac, the arrows that you can see there change direction. So you can instantly see that the arrow, like that, this is the direction now that you need to do the movement in, and it's automatic. It's immediate, which is what we need, which is good. And then obviously it morphs back. He's instantly morphed into Cyber Smoke, and now we have Cyber Smoke's special moves on screen, which is pretty good, right? So, and that's what we want. Obviously, for characters that are just like not morphing characters, we're gonna have just their standard like special moves on screen for you to look at, which is fine. So that'll be pretty good. That will be pretty good. How you going, Realm? What's happening, bro? Been a long time, man. Been a long time. Yeah. Um. So this is good. I'm glad the morphs are all fine. I'm glad that's all good. I'm very happy about that. Um. And also obviously having the move lists on screen is really good too. Because obviously for these types of games, having as much accessibility as possible is really good. I want to also shout out to Minzy, if I haven't already. Shout out to Minzy for sharing this also on the Discord. So, but yeah, in case I didn't say it in the start of the video, my bad. Yeah, this is good. I'm not, to be perfectly honest, I'm not really a fan of the telly. Like, I'm not a big fan of the telly. I'm kind of hoping that, like, obviously we'll probably have other overlays around the game, which would be good. You know, I prefer something a little bit more artistic, personally, for the 4x3. And I'm assuming we'll also have stretch, so we'll probably have it so we can have it full screen stretch as well. But I actually probably, like, for this, for the MK games, most of the time I usually stretch these old games to full screen. But for the MK stuff, I'm actually not against the idea of having them still stuck in their same 4x3 window, and then the overlays or bezels down the side. But yeah, this is obviously good. Obviously, again, this is the PS1 version. So, like, I know with my anthology, I'll be able to speed up the load times, but with Shang, it's nowhere near as fast as this. There's still a little bit of a delay. So obviously, this is essentially, this version of Trilogy is going to be the superior version. Now, you can argue, like, I've got the PC one. The PC one has no morph time at all. So it's basically like what we're seeing here with the morphs. And the reason why I say it's superior is because the PS1 version has a lot more options available. You know, turning off match, like, or having match recycle on or off. You know, buy-in screens on or off. You know, that sort of stuff. So those sorts of things can speed up the time that you're actually playing the game, right? So, and that's good, right? So that's what I mean. Like, in terms of feature rich, it's going to be the most, like, it will be the superior version, you know, out there. And I just, yeah, like, this is obviously good news. So I'm just sort of, again, the question is, I'm assuming here, can we also get, like, you know, the finishing moves pinned to the screen? You know, is that an option as well? You know, maybe on the other side, right? So we got the special moves here if you want, and then you can have the finishing moves over here, or you can just have the finishing moves on this side. You know, that'd be pretty good. That'd be nice. I think that'd be pretty good. So, but yeah, and shout out to Ringy and Fate, obviously, Realm of the Rage. Fate. I'm starting to get tired. In the chat, we've had a bunch of people in here tonight watching, you know, all of the MK stuff that I've been covering and talking about, as well as kind of like my directions moving forward with the channel. Really wanting to build up that archive as well here. So, and that's good because when Legacy Collection comes out, right, that'll be another game added to the archive. And, you know, for guys like myself and many of you out there, we've been championing for this type of collection for a very long time. Not just to have an arcade collection, but also to have all the home versions as well, because they really, you know, it's about time, you know, and a lot of the time with the collections that are made, most of them are usually just the arcade games. But Digital Eclipse obviously has a history of, you know, with the Cowabunga collection, like all the Ninja Turtle stuff, they actually had home versions as well as arcade. So they're actually applying that to the Legacy collection. But yeah, no, this is good. I'm just trying to think. I'm also hoping that in the MK Trilogy and Ultimate versions, and of course MK3, we'll be able to get like the on-screen like combos, like the dial-in combos as well. I think we definitely need that, because that'd be huge as well, just to have them on screen, so that way we can see them instead of having to go in and out constantly to check stuff. Because yeah, some of them can be a little bit tricky, and just having that there to build on that muscle memory, like I said, is very important. But yeah, I'm still streaming, guys, so I'll just roll out the video. And just let me know what you guys think in the chat, and I will catch you guys next time. See you.